I forgot the GoPro, so I'm filming this on my phone. We had some flooding. Suspension parts are still not on the car. 6-speed transmission. And I got this shifter. And I got the drive shaft. A quick job turned into a really time consuming, really long job. I wanted to take apart the transmission that's in my car, take everything off, put the new transmission in, see if the length of the drive shaft that I got is okay. Here you can see the bearing mount that I put in. I did this because I knew I was going to go with a 6-speed transmission, but I didn't really know what parts you need for that, so I just left this front half of drive shaft from w201 model, so the CLK. This came with the transmission and the engine, and I just made it so if I ever get 6-speed transmission, I can just swap out front half of the drive shaft. And that is exactly what I'm trying to do now. I will now get these 4 bolts out, lower this a bit down so I can put this in to see if it lines up with the holes, with these holes. I believe this is from 190e with automatic transmission, and autos usually sit a bit further back because they are longer than manual gearboxes. Okay, now the bolts are out. Let's just lower this down a bit. It won't go any lower. Okay, I'll get this plate. Try this. Okay, holes here and no holes. I'll have to take these 2 bolts out to get this all completely off. I got that mount off, and now let's see. Yeah, this will not be good enough. Maybe like this, but then I have only back holes, no front holes. And like this, no. That will not work as I imagined, but okay. I'll get the drive shaft off now. I got the drive shaft out, and this is what I wanted to see. So this is the one that I just took off from the car, and this is the one I got for the new transmission. And as you can see, the new one is shorter, but I just have to see how much shorter it is, because this 6-speed transmission that I got is 60 millimeters longer than the transmission that I have in the car. That means that I need 60 millimeters shorter drive shaft for it to just plug and play. This was connected like this. These two lines have to match because this drive shaft was cut and shortened to fit the 190E. And now I have this shorter one that just goes into there, and that indeed is plug and play situation. And one last measurement. So this transmission is the same model like this one in the car, so I know they are practically the same. This is the new 6-speed. I got the front half of drive shaft that I had on this car. I just took off, and I will measure from the front of the gearbox to the very back of the drive shaft. So I'll hook it right there, and we have 130.5. I'll do the same on this gearbox, hook it there, and we have 130.5. That's it. That is a bit of a relief, and we can go forward with this. 2 hours later, I got the transmission out. This exhaust manifold was giving me some problems. The gearbox was hung up on it. I will stop at this today. I've done what I wanted to do. I removed the gearbox. I measured the drive shaft, and everything else will be done some other day.